I got a topic.
I got a topic. You got a topic? Chris,
Yo,
Crispy, you came with 7 topics we talked about?
you got 7 topics, bro?
7 topics.
I made him do
Sweet.
homework. Yeah, I hope you studied because there's a quiz at the end of this.
I'm not very good at pop quizzes.
Yeah, same, bro.
It's always been my stress.
Gosh, dude, that used to stress me out in high school
Same.
so bad.
I don't really get the
pop
point of
quizzes,
it.
bro. Ooh,
Dude,
nice crack.
boys, I'm on the beach today. It was kind of funny, so we decided to go to Marco Island today, which is like 30 minutes south of Naples. And it's known for shelling. And Tommy, my oldest, he is very excited about shells. He like tries to find all these cool shells, and he's found some really cool ones. It's pretty entertaining. And he takes them home and puts them all on the table, you know. Well, this Marco Island's known for better shells, so we went down there. Well, it's like just hot as frick in Naples in the summer. It's crazy, just all the time. And 3 kids, they end up like needing to be held if it's a long walk. And this beach parking, they don't really advertise this, but you park, and to get to the Marco Island beach where we were, it was a half a mile walk in exposed sand, like a desert. This massive beach. It was crazy. And which that was like kind of comical, and it was pretty challenging to get there with the kids. We get there, we go in, the ocean's super choppy. So I'm holding the big kids, and we're kind of out pretty deep. I'm like mid chest, and I stepped on something so freaking sharp, and it sliced the bottom of your toe open.
Oh god.
Pretty deep. And now, and that my immediate thought is just selfish, like I can't run.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's naturally like a runner's thought process would go there for sure. Here's I got a Marco Island visual for the people. Here we go. Wow, pristine.
Wow.
How many
Genuinely,
sharks are in that photo?
at least 7. Kind of like how many
Wow.
topics Crispy was supposed to come with.
First topic, Florida in August is actually just hell on earth.
Not peak. So it's funny. This beach. So like that we were on like take, if you keep going on this picture like this way, that's where we were. This like public beach access. It's the biggest beach I've ever seen in my life. It was in my waffle. I showed you all kind of like.
I saw you walking in it. Like that looked miserable, to be honest with you.
It was well, that wasn't even before I turned right. You turn right, and it's like a quarter mile of just like open sand. It's the biggest beach.
Did you pick the farthest spot away?
It's crazy, but beautiful spot. But there wasn't a soul there. There was like 4 people on this beach that was like 100 acres. And that's Florida.
Nice.
That's Florida in a nutshell in the off season. Like South Florida, Destin's very, very popular right now. I mean, it's like beaches are crowded as frick, but in South Florida, because it's so hot and this is like a snowbird place, the condo community I'm at is probably 25%.
Are they all like up north again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost everybody in this community that we're staying at my grandma's place is like retired, and they just are snowbirds. All of them are snowbirds. Guarantee you have to live in Michigan.
Yeah, yes, I guarantee it. Dude, it's just miserable there when it's that hot. You can't even go outside.
Yeah, my workout this morning, 83-degree start temp.
Oh gosh.
And I did a 2-mile warm up at like 750 pace. And I sat down to put my shoes, and sweat was just dripping off of me, and I don't sweat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I'm about to die.
Dude, I will never forget. I went on a boys trip to Naples because a couple of the guys had their parents had like same thing, summer homes there, or I guess winter homes. We went in August.
Nice.
That was the best time for all of us. And it was like a boys trip, golf, whatever. And obviously we're doing a little bit of drinking, right? Woke up the next morning at like 9 a.m. Like, oh, this will be early enough to get my run in. This was a couple years ago. Dude, a 9-mile run, I think took me 2 hours. It was easily the hardest run I've ever been on.
Wow.
Easily.
It's just different here. Hold on. I wanna clown myself real quick. My one run outside, I did 2 runs outside, 3 treadmills so far.
My elapsed time was 2 hours. I was pausing.
Yeah. I'm about to Yeah, so I ran a half marathon on Monday outside at 1 p.m. Horrible idea.
Oh,
8 flat pace, not bad. My elapsed time was 2:03 and my moving time was 45, so I had 18 minutes of stoppage.
that's not that bad.
Wow.
I mean, that's
That's not
just
bad
me
at all.
like stopping to get water because I ran the golf
Yeah.
course and they have water stations every like 3 holes.
That's smart.
Actually, quite
nice.
helpful.
What are you drinking,
There's
Scotty?
plutonium. Yeah, what do you
You
got?
know what's crazy? I'm drinking black coffee.
Dude, it's
Caffeinated?
Yeah.
Whoa.
why?
My parents are coming in at like 10:15
Okay.
and I don't know. I'm like so dog tired that it won't matter. We went to go see the Paw Patrol movie with the kids earlier. You know,
Nice.
Dude,
I
I
fell
have,
the
asleep.
entire time.
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
I have dialed in my coffee that I have every day. Well, you know this. I used to not be a coffee guy,
I know. When I met you, you weren't a
Yeah.
coffee guy.
but I don't know.
Whoa.
I figured out what I like the right ratios, and there's some days like where it hits me. Today was one of those days. It hit me too hard, and I felt sick sitting in the office. I was kind of like shaking.
Did you
Yeah.
run?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you did a
had
workout.
this morning, but like, dude, I hate that. I was looking at a guy next to me, and I'm like, I gotta go for a walk or something.
Yeah, having too much caffeine like does not feel good
No,
for sure. Like you
it's
can
not a
overdo
fun
it.
feeling.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh,
Hey,
oh,
Coco.
yeah. My comment about Naples was gonna be when we ran down there. The
Mhm.
houses down there, like on the beachfront, they're so nice, dude. I
They're
was like
insane.
very impressed.
There's a
Really
couple. I was looking
fancy.
at Realtor.com or Zillow earlier, and just like on the map, there's a couple on Gulf Shore Boulevard for 40 plus million.
Yeah, million. Yeah, not K. Not
They're
K.
not even
million.
that big, dude. They're not even that big. The one that was 40 million was like 6,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's like Norton Commons on steroids, though.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. It's basically just like a really nice Northern Commons house put on the beach with beach
Just-
access.
Just business expensive. That's fine. No worries.
40 million.
Yeah, true.
Hold on. I wonder what the
Mortgages
I'm
on that.
gonna pull up some Jamie
It's like,
Jamie facts real quick.
I'm gonna respond to just a couple emails in this house. It's a business expense. That at that value though, you're definitely at higher risk of the IRS like looking at you for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like mid-sized businesses get away with so much tax fraud for sure, bro.
Easily.
But the IRS doesn't worry about small things like that. So
No.
my cousin lives in Orlando. He's like a pastor there, and he said Florida summers are equivalent to like your guys or like our winters here. He was like, people just like don't go outside in the summer very much here. It's like, there's
Yeah.
like people tend to stay inside more, and it's like then in the winter it's like our summer, like they're outside like doing
Yeah.
stuff. So
It's like that in
I thought that was
Arizona
funny.
too.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
property taxes are extremely low in Naples,
Really?
which is a plus. But property taxes every year really not that bad.
How much are they
Is
a year?
26,000 a year. That's honestly nothing on a.
I was gonna say
$40
it seems
million
like
home.
nothing.
But the mortgage estimated monthly payment if you put 10% down on a $40 million home is $270K a month.
Oh my gosh, a month.
A month.
Oh my god.
Realistically, if you're buying a house that big, you're
just buying it.
probably paying cash.
Yeah, you're buying that outright. That's insane.
Maybe not.
Is that FU money at that point? It's got to be for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's FU money. That's
40
mil.
like,
Yeah.
That's like Drake giving like one of his fans a house, and that's just a tax write-off right there.
I love a good tax write-off.
Yeah, tax write-offs are good for the people for sure.
Chris, wait till you do the balance the books this Monday. All the stuff on the credit card, I've paid for all the parking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm making a whole video this trip, so the whole trip's a write-off.
Yep.
Well, not really, but all the parking is because that's the credit card I have saved on my Apple Pay.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
I just booked Josh McMillan's going to be like our full-time media guy for Indie Weekend. I figured like that weekend we need like someone just filming everything because it's like our biggest weekend.
Dude,
and yeah. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
I had my guy come last year for Indy.
Oh yeah.
like sit down with him for a bit. 'Cause I just like threw him out, and I was just like, "Hey, try and get as much footage as you can." Like
Yeah.
Scotty, since you know how to spectate that course
I know
really
how to
well.
spectate the crap out of that course. I
Like-
saw people 6 times.
Yeah, exactly. So like sit down with him and like lay it out for him, because Ryan, you know Ryan, he was like,
Yeah.
after he goes, dude, that I tried. I'm like, yeah, that's my bad.
It's hard for the half marathon too, especially when you're running
Yeah.
fast. You're running what, 5:30 pace or something? That's really challenging to see people. I think I might have seen you twice.
Yeah, I think I saw you.
I think
2
maybe
of them.
3 times. I don't
Yeah.
know. But because then I bounced. But we were on bird scooters. I had an aggressive plan to see people on that route.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Paid off big time.
Crispy, are you coming to Indy?
TBD. I probably will swing it at some point.
What do you mean at some point? What does that even mean?
Like
this
day
2027?
before, like I will decide probably and just drive down. I got a good amount of athletes doing it.
Oh, you're not
But-
doing it though.
Now
You
I'm
want
not
to pace
doing
it with me?
You can give me a bib. Well,
I can
actually,
use it.
I may have a bib. Possibly. It depends on how Detroit goes.
2:48. That'd be fun to pace. When is Detroit Marathon?
October 18th, week after Chicago.
That's 2 weeks later. India, so 3 weeks later.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you can do a 2:48.
Yeah. I'm pacing in, what is today? In like a month, another one too for some of my athletes.
Whoa, how fast?
For like 2:45, 2:46 pace, I believe.
Wow.
That's going to be like my peak long run.
Yeah, long, steady effort right
Dude,
there.
Streak, it's the last chance BQ one that Ashley did.
Oh, Grand Rapids?
Yeah,
that park
sick.
That park
Yeah.
is sick.
Isn't that a loop?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
So you
I
can
was
bail if
going-
things get weird for
correct.
you.
Yeah. So I was just going to spectate, and I'm like, why not? Like, these two guys have been going for their BQ for so long. I'm like, I'm gonna pace them, and they're both in stupid shape. One guy, Seth, that runs into Danny in St. Louis,
Yeah.
so he's doing it, and then another guy. So I'm excited.
Yeah, that's that park reminds me a lot of the Parklands in Louisville, but
Yeah,
they said it's really stinky on the back half, like
That-
it
yeah.
smells like sewage back there.
Stinky.
So
Oh, dude, that
Kenny
would
didn't
get
say
me.
that though. She didn't notice it at all.
really,
Because didn't
huh.
Tom Bazell say that?
Yeah, Ashley
Yeah.
said it too. That it was
Really?
really stinky back there. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'll let you know.
Like a sewage plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I can't
interesting
stand
thing,
that.
that park had like oil like things all over the park
It
too.
was weird.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know there's like oil in Michigan
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
But
there's some up north. But yeah,
Oh,
that's
you mean like the pump rig?
the
things?
pumps. Yeah.
yeah, all over this
I should
park.
probably stop drinking this black coffee. Thoughts?
But yeah, Streak, I'm taking a page out of your book. That's gonna be like my long one. I don't know if I'll at least go 22. I might go 26. It might be dumb, but I might just like jog it in the last 4 just to, collect the medal.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be like that like super detrimental
No.
if you did the whole
It's
thing,
a
but
month and a week. It's 5 weeks before mine.
No, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. As long as you properly just recover off it. I
Yeah.
think people do something
I
like
would
that.
treat
all
it
the
like a
time.
marathon, though. I would
Oh yeah.
fuel.
Yeah.
I would feel like you do. Otherwise, you'll be like
Yeah. Dead.
so dead.
Yeah.
What pace is that? 6:30 something?
Yeah, 6. I think we'll start at 6, like 28, 6:30, and then probably end up 6:18. Hopefully, both of these guys go out super hard in their workouts, so I'm so happy to pace them and just hold them back and then let them
Yeah.
loose because like
Yep.
they have the wheels to do it. It's just going out too fast.
What's your
Dude.
goal at Detroit?
I don't really know, man. I think like
Nice. Figure it
actually I
out.
kind of talked to Scotty this morning a little bit about it. Maybe like anywhere from 232 to 34. We'll see.
Is your buddy coaching you?
Yep.
Nice.
Maximus?
No, Aiden.
Oh, Aiden.
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden is? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Does he
He's,
coach people, or just help you out?
He just coaches some friends. Like he coaches one buddy that's going for the OTQ, maybe a couple other dudes. But Aiden's the guy that works at New Balance.
Yeah.
So just moved to
Oh,
Austin for
nice.
it. But yeah, like he coached
Oh,
me
nice.
for Indy and Houston, and those were like my 2 best races. And I coach myself for the other ones. I just have more fun when I have a coach, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I mean, this is not a plug at all, but I mean, like looking back on my training when I was coaching myself, yes, I had a good race at Bayshore, but like most of my workouts were at 520 pace. So like
Yeah.
I was mostly doing marathon pace and just like not even thinking about it. I was like pretty much shying away from anything
Yeah.
faster than marathon pace. And yeah, like now I'm doing workouts I'm like super uncomfortable doing, but like that's the point. Like that's why you have someone look at your plan from like a different lens and like make you do stuff you don't want to do. So
Dude,
yeah,
I
I think it's good to have
literally
a coach.
made a video about this today that I'm gonna post tomorrow. It's like I felt
Dowdle.
like I tried to coach myself for a while and it was fine, but I was just doing it because I was trying out new workouts that I wanted to give my athletes and whatnot. But I was like, I just wasn't having fun because you're not getting like the plan on Sundays, and it's like exciting to
Yeah.
open that and like, oh, all right, this is the blueprint for the week. And I was just writing my own, and I'm like, this kind of sucks.
It's so fun to what I do is I look at the plan that they because I don't use Chris for easy days.
Yeah, no, Aiden only writes my
Yeah.
workouts. No,
Yeah,
no Maya,
yeah,
which I
'cause-
like actually.
I told Chris, I'm like, you're literally just wasting
Correct.
wasting finger
Yeah,
strokes
yep.
on me because
Yep.
I'm literally not going to obey whatever you put for easy days.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
But
lot of people don't.
honestly, a lot of people don't for me too. Which for my new guys, if you're listening to this, sometimes not new guys, but like more like sub 3 to 320 guys, you probably should listen to the plan, by the way. Because it is very curated. So that you don't get hurt. But I like watching or looking at the workout. I looked at my workout this morning while I was putting my shoes on. I had no idea what I was doing.
I can't do
Dang.
that. I just can't do that. All right, I have a topic, Scotty. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you had to do and Streak, if you had to do a workout every week for a full year, what is that workout going to be? What is the go-to? The one that
Are you
most
training? What are you
confident
training for?
Marathon. Just do
Okay.
marathon for ease.
What was the question? I was finding a
Oh, you're good.
I was
gonna tell you. I was like, you're spaced right now.
yeah, I was
What are you
there's
doing?
there's this Big Sean song called like in this song he like pretty much yells like stick to the plan like 100 times. I always think this is like the right song to listen to. Like if someone's not obeying the plan, just send them
Just
this
send
song.
him that song.
Oh, I'm
Chris
gonna
is
steal
like
that.
king of that. King
Yeah.
troll Chris. I'll just send you a song.
The song's actually a heater too, but anyway, what was the question again?
Send me that song. Oh,
Yeah, I'll send it.
If you're training for a marathon and for a full year, you can only do one workout, like a midweek one midweek workout a week. You can never change it up. You can change paces, whatnot. You can change, rest is the same if you're doing like intervals. What is that workout going to be for the full year, every week?
I have my answer.
I've
Mine's-
thought about this.
So does it have to be the same like? It has to be the same type of interval, just
Yeah.
like
So if you're doing intervals, it's got to be
change
the
the
same
paces.
distance.
oh okay, and like the same like volume of intervals as well.
Yep.
Or like okay, I would do 10 by K probably. for
Dude,
me.
I was about to say that. Frick. Okay,
nice.
since you said that, I'll say something else.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I was gonna say 12 by K, and because that's like a lot for all the
Yeah.
time, but you could do just like real slow some weeks, and then
Yeah.
it'll fast some weeks. Make it VO2 some weeks, and then
Well, it's just like a perfect workout distance, dude. It's like 3 minutes and change. Like it's so good. So
I'm gonna go I'll do fatigued 800s because like fatigued miles, fatigued Ks, fatigued 2Ks or something like that. Fatigued 800s because I feel like you still need a little bit of fast, so you can like rip the 800 sometimes. We'll do
I
like
like that.
we'll do
You
like
kinda double dip
5
there.
mile tempo, and then because you can make that slower or faster per week, and then you can make the 800 a lot slower, like threshold on the fast tempo weeks, and then make the 800s real fast on the slow tempo weeks.
I think
I
your
like
answer wins. It takes kind of the best of both worlds.
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but how
those
many
workouts
how many
suck.
800s though? Maybe 4.
I was gonna say 4, just 4, because then you can do like, if you do like 5 to 6 mile tempo and then 4 800s, that's your bread and butter. You can live by that.
I think you could probably, dude. That'd be fun. That'd be a really fun
Experiment.
marathon series. Like I'm doing a 16-week block, and I'm only doing fatigued 800 repeats.
Like clickbait. There you go.
It would be interesting. I mean, I think you could probably progress as long as your long runs are like different every week, but yeah, you could probably get away with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be ideal, but you could do it. I don't know.
I wonder if it would
Change
get
paces.
boring.
It would definitely get
Yeah,
boring.
you would probably like it would probably feel so long by like week
Yeah.
like 14 on peak week, and you're like,
Dude, it's funny. The guys today like absolutely blew their mile time trial, and then I got to Sutherland's for my tempo. Didn't, and they're like, yeah, like we dropped the mile time trial at like 800 meters and like drove the Sutherland to work out. And I was like, okay. So they're like all down. Yeah, like they totally botched the pace, like dropped it, and then yeah, like Sam and Stoddard were just running easy, and then Ethan and Zalman were doing like a tempo, but I like drove there fully thinking like they weren't going to be there, and then I was like, you guys like left the track and drove over here. It's so funny. So
Did I miss
it's like
Sutherland?
low key like a 10-minute drive too.
yeah, it is a short drive.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that's long for like.
I was gonna say for
in the
me, after
morning.
you're already there, that's 10 minutes.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just sending it.
For some of them, it's on the way home, but for others, it's not. So
Ethan, it's not.
Ethan, it's not. Everyone else is. So
Ethan, if you're listening to this, a 73 first 400 pacing is just not it.
I heard Starman said 72 to 66. Was that the?
Yeah.
Like holy smokes, boy.
That'd smoke anyone.
Ethan said they went through 236. For some reason in his head, that registered as 34, and they started at the mile start, so they were 9 meters back. So he was like, oh, 34 at like 209 meters. That's pretty good. But it was 36, but in his head, he thought 34 for some reason. And yeah, they went through in 72. And then Solomon was like, oh, we're slow. Then they were in a 66. And then they all
just steps on the gas.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, to get through halfway, like if they're going for around 430, 432, and you like cook yourself with a 66-second lap and your halfway split is only 218, it's just like, you know, the odds that they're going to run 266s to finish it are like pretty low at that point. So
you need 69s all day with a kick. 69s with a kick, that'll get you a 69s with a kick gets you like a 34.
Dude,
35.
Scotty, your mile race has such an asterisk next to it, dude.
yeah,
Why?
You could go
pacing.
so much faster.
Oh, for sure.
I was
yeah,
giggling
but
at your pacing. I was like,
no, it wasn't my. Well, I mean, yeah. In the end, I have no excuses on that race. I ran a 440. That's my mile PR. I do want to do it again, and I would love to PR.
You would crush.
But I'm not. I will go out in front and I will pace myself for sure.
Yeah.
I don't like being paced.
Yeah.
Unless it's by like Keaton or like Dylan Allen, you know, or even Strieg. Well, I don't know if you could run that fast, Chris. Like you might be able to run like a 430.
Or like a 430.
430. But I want someone. I want someone who can like just run 69s or like 67s
super comfortably.
And it's just like, like, oh, I could go 62s if I wanted.
When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like.
Yeah, I have a hard time following like on someone's butt too. I feel like I'm always so afraid of heel clipping, and then it changes my stride, and I feel like I'm thinking about that the entire time.
Yeah, the track, dude, props to the people who have experience running on a track in a race, college, high school runners. That is hard because I got boxed in. Like I've seen it, you know, like every time Olympics comes around, you're like all of a sudden a professional like track watcher, and every time what's the sport that everybody gets? Oh, soccer. It's like every time the World Cup comes on, everybody all of a sudden becomes a professional soccer fan, and
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, they totally should have done XYZ. I'm like, dude, you know nothing, and that's exactly what I did in track, like watching it. I'm like, oh, he shouldn't have gotten boxed in like that. He needs to get out. It's like, holy smokes, it's actually way harder than you think. And I just like got boxed in, and I was like, oh, Colin and Luke are in front of me. They're for sure gonna end up running like a 66 first 400. No,
He's all gonna race to 5K that morning.
I know.
What?
He did, yeah. Race to 5K, came to race the mile after.
Dude, he signs up for everything.
I love it.
Indeed.
I love his mentality with racing. He just signs up.
Yeah, dude, I did that for like a couple months, and it's so much fun, but it's kind of like you don't get the best out of yourself.
No, Danny did that for that St. Louis series is
The winter
crazy.
series.
They have like a race every weekend for 4 months.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah,
I can't believe he does that, and it's always like freezing cold,
Yeah.
horrible conditions.
Dude, they're running back the mile TT tomorrow morning. I was like, come on, guys, like we don't need to do that. We don't need to do this. Starman's racing a 100-miler on Saturday, and he's doing a mile TT on Thursday. I was like, bro, you're running a 100-miler in Houston in the middle of the summer. Don't do a mile TT 2 days before. But
And Scotty, if you're listening to this, you should listen to Chris, because I did a mile TT and then did a workout the next Wednesday and I popped my calf.
Yeah.
100 miles, dude. That's a surefire way to get hurt. And for what it's worth, I'm saying this because I don't want you to get hurt. I really want you to like have a great race, and I want you to have a great CIM. That's what I'm really worried about. So,
before that made me think of, we got to talk about the Dowdle stuff, bro. We got to talk about the Dowdle stuff.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too.
Yeah, we
got some
haven't talked about that on a pod yet. We never talked about it this week.
No, I tried to with Brock Kelly, but he said he didn't pay attention to it. So
yeah, that would have just been a dumb, useless conversation.
Yeah, but I got two other topics I want to touch with. Yeah, we need to talk about Dowdle for sure.
Speaking of Dowdle, he has saved us and told us specifically. He says, "You all are always my first pod." When everybody asks. So I'm waiting for him to get too big, for him to be like Sidious, or like, Joe Rogan asked me to come on. I'm gonna be like,
I told someone in the comments on YouTube yesterday, I was like, I'm telling you, like, that performance in the social media transcended running, like, social media for sure.
Yeah.
Like, non-runners were seeing it. So I was like, Rogan, like, could get this guy on soon.
Dude,
I think
that'd be insane.
I think he should. You know what's crazy?
He's had several ultra runners on.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one who found Mark, right, and got him on the first time.
Yeah.
Because I think he had like 4,000 followers, and he would do these crazy things. And he was just
Scotty, he was Alex Proctor's. He is Alex Proctor's friend. Remember the guy that? Well, I knew about him before, but we met him in Boston. Alex, like right at the finish line.
Yeah,
that's his really good friend from Minnesota.
No way.
I think that's the connect too, because
I kept seeing his stuff on Instagram. He
like
had this reel that went like somewhat viral. He has it pinned.
He does.
And it's like he like looked like horrible. He almost looked like a drug addict or something at this backyard ultra, or he only ran like 20 loops or something.
Yeah.
With like real long hair and stuff. And then he's like, how I went from this to this. And I was like, we should get this guy on. And then we had him on, and it was just like the funniest freaking conversation. You remember that, Chris?
Yeah, the first episode was great. Yeah, he was. I mean, I remember saying on that episode, I was like, this guy, like, I told him,
you were like, you're gonna explode.
Yeah, I was like, well, like, one, like, you could win BPN, and if you do, like, it's gonna change your life. Like, do you realize
crazy?
That? And now, like, his life is, I mean, he has like almost 200K followers, and he's got BPN contract, Rappid contract. I mean, he's probably like pulling in over 6 figures in sponsorships now. And he's like the most popular ultra runner in the world. So
yeah, I'm really, really happy for him. I love celebrating people's success that are just good people like him.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
He's really down
for.
He is.
Dude, he's gonna get on Cam Hanes' lift, run, shoot, and then he's gonna go on Joe Rogan, and then
Yeah.
it's just gonna snowball.
And honestly, like those types of people, I'm a big fan of celebrating your friends' successes and not being jealous. That's a good note. Like if your friends send you something that's like a big like job promotion or something, like always celebrate your friends' successes, because then they'll keep sending you stuff. Because sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's challenging. If you have like a really big success, it always comes off as like a bit egotistical to be like, oh hey Chris, like I just like did XYZ. But you know, it's fun to have those like couple friends where you can celebrate, or you know that they'll celebrate you. But Mark makes it easy for sure.
Yeah.
I would love to see him like go on the podcast tour of
He should.
Dover.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Dude,
You should.
Dude, he would crush the campaigns, like
Oh,
carry the
yeah.
rock up the hill thing.
Yeah. That'd be an easy video for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's easy in.
Insta-click. I was gonna say I had a couple of my runners text me and said they want to do backyards now. I don't know how serious they are. As cool as it was to watch that, I have absolutely zero interest in doing a backyard ultra. I'm curious if either of you do.
I've thought about it.
I can see you doing it.
I've thought about it, but honestly, my body is so frail, dude. I get injured at the blink of an eye. I'll come out of that injured
Easily.
for sure. And that's just
Everyone
not worth
does.
it to me, man. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like if I get competitive, I would probably go till I drop. I could probably go 200 plus, like maybe like 210, 220.
Cap. You're not going 200 plus.
Perfect. That's all I need. I bet you I could get there. And
2 days.
But if I get to 200, I probably wouldn't be able to run for a year. We're like, Mark just
Hang
gets
him
up
out.
and he's fine.
Yeah, I mean he's doing the world champs like big
Yeah.
backyard ultra in October, so
I
it's
don't-
got a quick turn.
I don't know if I'd ever be that interested in one, just because like I'm bad with sleep. I get so tired.
Yeah.
But me and my buddy that live here, we might do like a 12-hour one in November, just in like the front of our houses for fun. Like
Just feel
see
it out.
see it. But
Like a 4.2 mile loop.
yeah, we have his neighborhood's a perfect 4.2 mile loop. And just like have the wives outside on the Blackstone, you know, whipping up cheese quesadillas, whatnot. That'd be more of like that's a tailgating experience in my opinion.
Dude, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna try it out. It'll be fun. It sounds like just like a hangout more than anything.
Yeah.
How many
When,
miles is that? Yeah.
Like 50.
50
Just
almost?
about 50. Yeah.
Yeah. Going into the race, I wasn't sure how Mark, because like the whole situation with like Kim getting there was crazy. Like Kim,
Yeah.
like first class, and then flight got delayed to private jet.
I can't believe he
He
got him a
gets there.
PJ. How much did that run him?
I looked it up
28:30?
actually. It's about 10K.
Okay.
Okay, that payoff was huge. That payoff was huge.
Worth
Yeah.
it.
Worth it.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes.
worth it, because if it wasn't, they would have had
Yeah.
a day less of exposure, maybe 2.
Dude, Streak, sorry, I think I interrupted your thought.
No, you're good.
We'll pin mine and then go back to yours. But my thought is Kim's whole production blew BPM's production out of the water, in my opinion.
1000%.
I was texting someone about this. I'm not going to say who, but
The
Careful.
drone with the heat map thing.
very cool.
Genius.
first of all,
German
BPN
and
should be
English.
shaking in their boots. Second,
I don't know. They did pave the path for him, though. I will say that.
yes, they did. BPN should be scared. Also, Kim, he did what BPN wouldn't. Everybody on BPN's live stream was like, take it to YouTube, take it to YouTube, do full-time
Yeah.
live stream, do full-time live stream, get off Instagram, it's annoying.
It was annoying.
Because and
quality.
so Kim did YouTube, and because BPN was like, nah, it won't work. That's inside scoop. And it worked. Turns out.
Yeah.
There was nearly
Looked
100,000 people on the German live stream, and like 10 to 15, which is crazy,
Yeah.
on the
That
German
is
live
crazy.
stream.
Dude,
Yeah.
the
Crazy.
whole vibe he put together with like the coins on the rope was just
Yeah, it's cool.
super unique, and him wearing all of his Rappid stuff too, and like it's like little things like him changing into different pieces that he's working on, like that gets noticed so much, and plugging what Mark's wearing, what the other Rappid athletes are wearing, like
Yeah, they did that the
He
whole
did
time,
such a
yeah.
good job. It was
He-
incredible.
That was a masterclass. Genuinely, that was a masterclass in marketing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he probably went negative on that. I can
Easily.
imagine he has a ton of money. I'm not gonna like go into that, but I can imagine in a normal world he probably went negative into debt for that event. Because
It'll
of
pay
like
off.
getting Mark there. But oh my gosh, did that pay off?
He
Like-
went in with the attitude of like F around, find out, and
Yeah.
like, and that he had nothing to lose, I guess, kind of, right?
I mean,
Like,
I guess not.
depends on
yeah, I
like
guess what you're looking
what.
at.
I don't think he has kids and he's not married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. He just
No.
screams out his Instagram all day.
Dude, those are funny. You can't even understand it. Just like, why am I
That's what
watching
Mark
this?
said on. We had, dude. You know what's funny is we had Mark on what, like 2 weeks ago.
He announced on our podcast that he signed with Rappid and was running Lasso Ultra. First time he said
Oh
it
my
publicly.
gosh.
Yeah.
He announced it before he was like, I probably
the
should. He was
announcement.
like, when are you gonna post this? He's like, you might need to cut that out because Kim hasn't said anything yet. You're like, we
Yeah.
can't wait.
I said like 2 days, and then we posted like the day after. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but yeah, people don't know he announced it here. So
And
crazy.
honestly, it was so nonchalant because those backyard guys, like Harvey Lewis, he just like is constantly running those things.
Yeah.
Also props
Yeah.
to that guy. He's a beast. I love his attitude. He's got a really, really great attitude.
Yeah, super positive. Yeah.
And for him to be able to do what he does at his age, he's definitely like on the decline for sure. He can't keep up with anybody running 400 miles. There's no shot.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw too. Mike Egan was letting some of the people there try his wheelchair,
Yes.
and none of them could do it. And I'm like, dude, that just makes it even cooler what you're doing.
So true.
Yeah.
Insane.
Dude, Harvey
Yeah.
did beat Mark at that mile race.
They
That was
said-
pretty.
That was,
That was pretty impressive.
That
Yeah.
one, Mark, that wasn't set up for Mark. We talked about that a little
No.
bit. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like I didn't like the chair was like right at the start line. I didn't have that much time in between.
It's a
Like I
lot of
couldn't
vert,
talk
sure.
strategy with my team.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away from anybody.
Yeah. So
Dude,
pretty. Harvey's 50, so pretty impressive.
he's 50. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
50,
Dude, I
bro.
think the everyone, running is obviously in a boom right now, but the way that running keeps evolving, like with the backyard ultra, and then just like different portions of marathon training that's getting dialed in for people, like nutrition, like bicarb, all that stuff, shoes. I keep always thinking like, oh, running's gotta die out at some point, whatnot, or the boom's gonna, die out. But and then for the last it feels like 4 or 5 years, it's just exponential right now.
Yeah.
I want to. What's your guys' take on that?
I mean, I don't think it's gonna die out. A lot of people are still like starting running for the
Yeah.
first time, and like London just made a 2-day. I expect other majors to follow suit. So I think like the content is just like spreading running like crazy right now. It's probably gonna plateau maybe at some point, but I don't see it like declining in the next like 10 to 15
Yeah.
years. But maybe it'll just like plateau. But I mean, there's a lot of people that are like still starting to run. It seems like, or like, I mean, starting to run within like the last year and are posting content now. Like
Yeah.
Sam Evers, right? He's been running.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's been like two years, right? But like, there's so many new runners on our like Life and Stride team that like started in the last year. So
Here's my take. This has no basis or really any solid logic, but I bet you in 20 years it will decline.
yeah,
15 to 20 years, because there are not very many people having kids right now.
Dude.
And the
Ooh.
next generation is all the iPad kids.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
they're gonna do
and-
virtual running.
And I don't see them wanting to do hard things. Like in the world of AI, everything's easy until like they realize that they need to do hard things to like feel something. Because I feel like that's about half the reason people run. One is lose weight, probably. That's probably the number one thing. Two is just to feel something. You're just like sick and tired of being complacent and you need to do something hard. So you start running. Those are probably the only two reasons why people run. Like get in
Mm.
shape or just you want to do something hard. You like,
I bet you people thought the same thing when like television came around. But the same
Yeah.
same thing.
everybody's gonna be lazy.
Yep.
Yeah. It honestly, running. It's shocking that still this many people run, because I still have days. I mean, all of us are in 1% of the world in shape, probably. Like maybe higher than that. If you talk like VO2 max of all of people in this world, us three are in the 1% for sure.
The FLOSSPOINT band is the best running prehab and rehab tool you haven't heard of. Dr. Kyle Bowling, the go-to sports chiropractor for runners in Louisville, created this band to work while you are moving, not standing still. The shear points on the band create shear across the tissue layers as you move, something standard recovery tools don't do. For example, for myself, I wrap the FLOSSPOINT band around my calf and either walk around or do calf raises for a couple minutes before and after runs. When I take it off, I feel immediate relief in my calf tightness, which has been huge for my Achilles recovery process. IT band syndrome, runner's knee, plantar fasciitis, hamstring issues, you name it, the FLOSSPOINT band needs to fit into your daily routine. Visit flosspoint.com and use LIS10 to get 10% off. Link is in the show notes.
There are still days where I go run 10 miles and it's like good weather and it's like the hardest thing ever. And I'm like fighting demons to try and get through it. I don't understand that, for one. And two, it's shocking that the amount of people that are not in great shape but still run don't quit.
Yeah. Yep.
Like they still, like, they'll lace the shoes up like 2 days later after that literal
Yeah.
death march of 3 miles, and they'll
Yeah.
just do it again.
Dude,
So
I think
maybe
about
it won't die out.
I think about your guys' reel. I think Scotty, I think it's you and Starman. Maybe it was last year. You guys finished like a 10-mile easy run in your hands around your knees, whatnot. I had one of those runs the other day, and it was just like the easiest run ever. And I was running with a buddy here, and he's like he pushes pace on easy runs, and I like just stopped. And I'm like, dude, I can't even lift my legs up right now. You have to stop.
So easy runs like that, man.
Dude, this new guy that I'm training with, he doesn't wear a watch, doesn't wear super shoes, and shows up in 3-inch split shorts every day. He shows up in New Balance Rebels, 3-inch split shorts, no watch, and drops me every time.
What?
No Strava. You won't find him.
That's
it's awesome. He's just got an aura to him.
Yeah, but none of his runs count.
Dude, they count in his head. That's all that matters, I think.
Those are the people who are really just doing it for themselves.
Dude, he's doing it for the love of the game. I'm
I respect the hell out of that.
We work at Ford together, and he was like, I'm gonna start training with you. I'm like, all right, do you like he's training for sub 230 at Chicago. I'm like, do you want to
without a watch?
Dude, he doesn't need one, I don't think. I'm like, do you want to pick a workout or anything? No, I'll go off you, and then if I need to go faster, I will, or I'll just stick with you. But before he started training with me, he didn't do any speed work or anything.
Oh,
he would just run easy days,
just run hard,
run them fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Classic, dude. There's so many runners out there that just run like 640 pace every day. It's like, you're gonna get nowhere.
Real quick before we move on from Chris, I know you said you had one or two more topics. The Mark Dowdle.
I got a couple like my favorite moments from the last Soul as well. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is probably one of them. So sorry if I say your thunder, but
it probably is. Yeah.
I'm really excited to talk to him in person about the Loop 87. Because Alex was like, I don't think he's intentionally doing that. Like, I think they're just like trying to work together. And I looked at Alex like as that started, because I watched his face and I freaking know how crazy he is. I was like, no, I know exactly what he's doing. He is definitely playing mind games with him. He did a couple fast laps, beat him. Then he did a couple slow laps to think that he was getting close to dying. And he like pulled back. He ran like 57 minutes on the last one. And then he just was like, I'm going to stick on his tail no matter what. And it does not matter. I'm going to do it. And he was letting him lead. And then he did that whole like stop and go thing when the guy threw his hands up. And and Alex is like, I wonder if they're working together. I was like, hell no. He is trying to. He is. And it worked, truly. I think he buried him then. He was like, this guy's mental. He's not going to lose.
Yeah, he had like a mental break in that race in like a good way for sure. Like I think he could have gotten another 24 hours, honestly. So like
I do too.
he could maybe set the world record if someone pushed him to it. Honestly,
I think if he's with Phil Gore, one of them is gonna end up in an ambulance. And I think,
yeah,
but honestly, man, Phil Gore is not going to be. Mark won't be able to use his getting head tactics with Phil Gore. Phil Gore is mental. He
yeah,
ain't winning. Like, he's not gonna win like that. Mark's gonna have
No.
to truly just like run his own race because Phil is like blinders
he's
on.
he's
I'll run
locked,
for
yeah.
200 hours.
Yeah,
Where's
that's a
Phil
great
Gore
point.
from? Is he Australian?
Australia.
Australia. Yeah. Couple of my favorite, like Mark posted a video saying like I came for all 159 like soul. Like he
yeah.
called out the other guy, and then
Same
made
vibe,
another.
yeah.
He made another one too where it was like there's a monster in the woods and he started like making gorilla noises, bro. That was so funny. I was
And
dying.
he was running behind people towards the end and like
Yeah.
howling. Like in
Yeah.
the middle of the night howling.
Getting claps going, chants, like
I don't
Yeah,
understand how
I
you
mean-
can do that off of that jet lag.
yeah,
I mean,
it's-
either. It might have honestly just helped. He was probably just
Yeah,
like delirious.
fair.
He just like started delirious. Like
It is
maybe
really
that's
hard.
maybe that's the
Yeah.
strat for Berlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just like Chris,
Yeah.
let's do a double T right when we land on Thursday. F it. Like let's just freak our bodies out.
That probably like would be the right move to just like go straight into what we normally would do and sleep well that night. So we'll see.
Probably.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a melatonin for the first time on the flight so I can sleep. That's
What
I'm
if you're
gonna do.
allergic to melatonin and you get like in your toes swell?
Dude, why would you tell him that?
I wouldn't
Now
know.
it's in his
Yeah.
head.
That's a good point. I don't know if I'm allergic. I've never
I
had
asked
it. So.
Alex if she'd be okay with us giving our kids melatonin for the flight because Cooper didn't fall asleep at midnight on our flight to Naples,
Oh.
and I'm genuinely scared. Tommy and
Ooh.
Janie like literally just laid down in the seat and sacked out.
Dude, I'm stoked for the airplane food. I love airplane food on long flights, bro.
Okay, is it good? Because I'm
I
like,
think it
if it's
slaps.
hospital food, I'm gonna die.
It is hospital food, but I think it slaps.
Oh, that's disgusting. Then hospital food is foul.
Dude, the food I had flying to Hawaii was not it.
It wasn't.
They have
Chris,
weird
you like
meals.
it?
No.
They have two
What-
options. They have a meat and non-meat option usually.
Yeah.
And I think they're good. They give you a dessert.
The dessert's good.
Usually like bread and butter. Yeah, they'll give you ice cream, brownie, cookie, whatever. And then, yeah, it's usually a meat and like a couple sides, and then your choice of drink, obviously. I've always had pleasant experiences with the food, but I mean it's not like restaurant quality, but I mean it's good. Like I look forward to it, and they give you snacks too, like every 90 minutes in between meals, which is
Really?
cool. So
Yeah.
it's always different stuff too, like different. Yeah, depends on the airline. So you can look on the flight. It'll tell you like the information on your flight. It'll tell you like what the meals are going to be.
So we did not check any bags because it's like a fortune to check a bag.
Yeah.
But we're allowed to have a personal item and a carry-on, and we were like, oh, with the kids having carry-ons all themselves, like we'll be fine. Well, we didn't read the fine print, and the fine print is your personal item and carry-on has to be 18 pounds combined. And I'm like, surely they're not like checking that, right? And the Reddit thread through Finnair was what we're flying is. They say that in Finland they often check people's weight together.
Dang. Thin air, bro.
So we have to
Never
weigh
read that
out.
one.
It's not great.
I'm going to Austria for my connection, so I don't know what the
Cool.
situation will be for that. I'll just be there for like an hour, but TBD.
In a
I don't
perfect
know.
world. On the way
Yeah, in
home,
a
we're
perfect
going. Our flight got canceled. I just looked at our flight and it said, this flight is no longer available. And it said, we can't book anything for you. We're like, okay. So we called and we got the more expensive flight for the same price. We're going
Nice.
from London to Chicago instead of out of the way. We were going from Berlin to Dallas.
Oh.
No, Berlin to Helsinki to Dallas.
It's a little backwards.
And
Yeah.
it was like 4 hours out of the way flying. We're not
Yeah.
stoked about that. But now we're going from London to Chicago to Louisville. Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
That's like the most direct way to get to Louisville.
Someone in the Life in Stride chat said, like, before you board the international flight, go up to the desk and ask if there's any upgrades available. Like, apparently they like to fill all the business class seats and stuff. So I'm just going to be like, hey, like, I'm traveling to Berlin for the marathon. Just thought I'd ask, like, is there any upgrades?
Nice.
So I'm going to do it. I'm going to,
Yeah, why
he said
not?
it's worked for him before. So, like, few hundred, if it's like $500 or under, I'm going to pull the trigger for sure. Like, if I can, like, fully lay down on the flight there and spend like an extra few $100 and like sleep, it's gonna be worth.
That's worth it.
It's gonna be worth. Get a pod, but I paid an extra $80 for like an emergency row, so we still have that.
You're gonna save
regardless.
us.
Did you
Yeah,
actually?
I might. Yeah, extra $80 emergency row. So
Dude,
got full leg space.
we we didn't pay any money for flights, and so I'm rolling the dice that we can get all the kids together. I'm terrified.
Ooh,
Oh, you didn't
that's
choose
scary.
seats?
No, because you had to pay like $80 per plane per person, and it was gonna be
That adds
like
up.
it was gonna be like
Right.
$3,000 extra.
Yeah.
And
People,
I'm not doing this.
People will be
Nope.
nice usually.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, like,
Yeah.
I gotta sit next to my kid, they're like,
Or
yeah,
do you
sure.
want to sit next to my kid? Good luck.
That's what. Yeah, that's what. Everybody has said the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that that's not the case. So if you check in early enough, you know how like you check in for flights, and if you check in like at the 0-minute marker of like the start of check-in, there's a bunch of full or free flights that you can pick, or seats. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we can just pick a full row
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
because
Um,
you don't want Cooper running like he's quick. Kids.
I always, if I'm like sitting in economy, I always pick the very last row on the aisle, so I can like stretch my legs out a bit, but I'm like right next to the bathroom too, so I can just like easy bathroom access, and I can. There's like an area where you can like kind of stand by the
Yeah.
bathroom, so I get up every 30 minutes and like stretch and stuff. It's a good spot.
Crazy question, Chris.
Very good spot. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use discernment and not talk about this. Never mind. I mean, you're married, so here we go. Hypothetical. If your wife was like, babe, let's join the Mile High Club, would you say yes?
Dude, it'd be hard to get away with that on a flight. I mean, I guess if like it's late, like the lights are off and it's like well between meals and the flight attendants are seated, it wouldn't be like that hard. But I mean, yeah, I'm not really like a risk taker like that. So I don't
Me
know.
neither, man.
I'm kind of a wimp with things. Like, what happens if you get caught? Like,
You
have
no
to
fly
buy a flight
list.
attendant? Yeah, I don't know what happens. Like, that'd be kind of risky.
Hold on.
Maybe going to
here,
a
I'm gonna
marathon,
Google that.
though. I feel like
Be
any
careful
big
with
trip-
that Google, Scotty.
What happens if you
Yeah.
get caught trying to join
Fornicating.
the Mile High Club on a flight?
Dude, that's like the what's that Nickelback song that they talk about the Mile High Club?
Oh my gosh.
Rockstar.
Dude, if you get caught trying to join the Mile High Club, you face immediate intervention by the flight crew, potential handcuffs, law enforcement waiting at the gate upon landing, heavy fines, placement on the airline's no-fly list, and possible crime charges for public indecency or interfering with a crew member.
Wow,
All right.
there's trouble.
My answer is no.
Just wait. You can make it 8 hours, people.
Yeah. Take a nap.
I do not want to join the Mile High Club. I'm out.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that makes me that's a definite no.
Could you imagine Street getting arrested at the airport? Be
Dude,
crazy.
that would be great content. That'd be
That
great
would be
content.
funny. You might have to do it.
Yeah.
You want to do it
Okay.
for the content?
I have been arrested once, but it was for
Whoa.
it was like not like serious. So you had to be 18 to get into Churchill Downs for like
Oh.
an evening race, and I was like I guess 16 or 17, and like all my like St. X buddies like got in, and so I like jumped the fence like at Churchill Downs to get in because I was like, dang, like what am I supposed to do? All my friends are in there, and yeah, security got me and put me in Churchill Downs jail, but
I
they let
respect
me
that,
out.
Street.
They said I couldn't come back until I was 18, so I was like,
Fair.
yeah, I just wanted to be with my friends, bro. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
harmless.
You're fine. You're harmless.
Yeah, it's not like on my record or anything. One of my topics I wanted to talk about, just like goofy, but dude, Trevor Giampa running barefoot like on the roads. What is that about, bro?
And the slides too.
And the slides, and then Floberg's now running in the slides and canes. Is this a thing now? I'm not doing it.
Okay, Floberg, I actually
There's
have the
one
same
day.
question. There's a reason for that. The backstory on that, he was at a family, he was at a park thing where they were like watching a movie at the park or something, and all he had was canes on and he needed to double still. The movie was like a kid's movie, and they were all watching, and he was like, Sabria, can I go run? She was like, yeah, sure, go get it done. And he did 10K, and all he had was his canes. He didn't have any shoes. He didn't have time to go get shoes. But we were at Tom Sawyer, and Trevor was like, I'm doing a barefoot loop. And he ran the grass. He ran like a mile and a half, like in the grass, but like half of it was on the gravel.
That's sometimes normal if you're like on a turf field. Like a lot of people do barefoot miles after that. But like grass in a public park, you might be stepping on a needle or something.
Yeah. I have a video of Eric like running on the path, and he was like, oh, ow, ow.
Dude, Trevor like has been running on the roads barefoot. He's doing like 6-mile runs on the road barefoot.
What's he doing? Is there a point to this? Yo, we didn't see
jeans.
Scotty. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
he's posting on Instagram.
Is it for the bit?
Like, in the last week.
Bit, of course, it's Trevor, but he doesn't do it like in a way that like is like egotistical. He's just like the goat.
Yeah, he's just goofy.
Where is it and when?
I know it was on a story. Let me see.
Rate my recovery run fit.
Oh yeah, that's it. Rate my recovery run fit.
Did he actually run 12 miles and?
Oh, that one slides. That one slides. He did do some barefoot running as well though. I think that might have been on a story, but yeah,
dude, he's totally doing this to troll people.
I mean, he's doing it though. Like, it's pretty risky. Like there was like a phase where the barefoot stuff was cool and like the Vibram 5 fingers. I don't want that to come back whatsoever. That was a bad phase. Everyone read Born to Run and they were like, I want to run barefoot now. And I was like, okay, you're it's great. Yeah, it's a good book, but like, it's like we're not all Native Americans born in the high mountains of Mexico. Like, so that have been doing this for generations. Where those people are like they're billy goats, man. It's in their blood,
dude.
Yeah.
Street. Speaking of books, and then we'll go back to the other topic. I've been trying to get through. Oh God, I'm blanking on the book name now. It's like one of the best cross country ones. It's like
Running with the Buffs.
No. That one's awesome. It's a fiction one or non-fiction.
Oh,
it's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it's fiction or nonfiction?
It's not real. What is that?
Fiction. It's
fiction. Yeah, fiction.
Once a Runner.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah,
dude. I've been reading it for what feels like forever, and I'm struggling to get through it.
I started that audio like
I know it's insane.
Ago.
I think it's a me problem. I think I can't focus on it right now.
Dude, that starts off the night joggers were on the track or whatever. Yeah,
dude, the football parts just like confuse me.
Oh yeah, I mean like it's there's some like really goofy parts like when he does like 6,400s at like 62 or something.
Yeah, I need to try it again.
Yeah, it's definitely like fictional, but it's a fun book. Like there's some cool parts where like there's like this whole spiel about like I don't know, like there's a lot of like good quotes in there for sure when he talks about like he's so fit that his girlfriend feels his heart like shaking the bed when he's sleeping, like stuff like that.
Yeah,
like there's so many like badass like things like that. It's just like dang.
There's spots where I really like it, but then there's spots where I'm just like, they're losing me right now.
Yeah. The second one is a tough read for sure. It's like really slow, and then it gets really good. But yeah, it's
what was your other topic, String?
Oh yeah, Scotty texted about this. I don't know if we want to like harp on it too much, but we can like briefly like we don't have to get into the weeds. But like, what is going on in the Life and Stride Instagram comments? Like, I posted a reel about. Heat training, like my heart rate and the heat.
And then Dom trolled me on your reel.
And I like how you just tagged at Scotty.
Fake Scotty account. And then someone got mad at me for vlogging while driving on a YouTube video, and then made a fake account called Concerned Citizen 01.
That's
Then I
someone
went to the
trolling.
account, and she just follows herself, so I know who it
Yeah.
is. And
was
so
it?
I was some random lady that we don't know. I don't know who it is. And then she like, yapped at Joanna for it too. And I was like, yeah, like I shouldn't do that. But like still, it's like, come on, like
That's
fake
funny.
account. But then yeah, and then like Dom and Griff get into it, like back and forth about like, who could beat each other at the Columbus Marathon. And I was just like, come on, all right, guys, like this can be over. There's like 30 comments and it was crazy.
Is that what it's
So,
up to now?
yeah, it's crazy. It was a ton.
No, it was more than
Yeah.
that, bro. It's like
funny.
40 something on that.
It's good for
Okay,
views.
I was actually thinking about this on my run today. There's only one person who is allowed to be like, oh, I can beat you if you beat me. Like, like there's only one dude on the planet who's allowed to be cocky about running. Like, I am bigger than you and better than you. And it's freaking Sawway.
Yeah.
That's the only dude who's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
He's the fastest in the world. And maybe Josh Kerr. But even Josh Kerr, you're like, because he'll get beat a lot. But Sawway's the only one.
Yeah, true. Saway's the GoPro. We get to share the roads with him in a month. Pretty cool.
That's pretty
I
cool.
know. Stoked. Yeah, I just don't. I was like, that. I try and stay out of stuff like that, back and forth, because even if, and this is always the case in a group chat, take this advice, people. If you're in a group chat or in person or on an Instagram comment or something like that, even if you're right and you retaliate and make a comment, like even if you have great points and you're definitely in the right, you still look like an idiot. Both of you look like idiots all the time.
Yeah.
If
Me
you've
and
ever
Sam
noticed,
Bland back in
like
the
if
day.
you're, if you've ever noticed, like in a group chat, if there's like 10 people in it and you're going back and forth with somebody, even if everyone agrees with you and you're disagreeing with somebody and it might get kind of nasty or sharp, everybody's quiet about it. Like no one will respond because people are like, oh man, like y'all went too far. It's like you look like an idiot. You make a fool out of yourself if you respond to big stuff like that. So
I like when people hate on my like training or running form or something. I always respond and be like, "Will you coach me?" And they're just
That's a
like,
great response.
See, it's like a free zone.
trolling people makes it funny. Like
I'm like very good at not taking comments personally. Like I'm just so over.
Yeah, you are.
Like
you're way better than me at it.
Danny will like comment back to you sometimes for sure. Like he doesn't.
He's
like
gotten
that, so-
better at it though. He doesn't really do it anymore.
Yeah, someone like zero context on like a YouTube on a pod on YouTube was like, Danny doesn't know ball, and he's like he was like what, like referring to what, and the person didn't respond, of course. And yeah, it's just like
Doesn't know
these people
ball.
don't think we'll like respond, and
Yeah.
once you do, it's just like
Yeah, they think that we're like some like
Bot.
massive, like we're like CBS Sports. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nah, dog. Like I get these notifications on my phone. Like, be nice.
yeah, ding 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 ding.
You're gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Dude, one last or like kind of funny topic was Brad Pierce was joking to me about I won't say the name of the club because I don't want people to like look up what it's about, but there's this famous club in Berlin. It's like a warehouse, like rave kind of club, like one of those like European clubs.
Starts with a B.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yep.
it does. Like, and he was joking like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this club before the race," like, and I was like joking with Felix about it, and like I looked it up on like the Wikipedia page, dude. That club is like I'm staying at least 10K away from that place at all times, bro.
Has
like
Felix
that place, huh?
Has Felix been to it?
No. But like it is like dangerous. There is some really bad stuff. Like it's like lawless, bro. So I was like, yeah, we got to stay away from this club. So yeah, I don't think Brad knew like what goes on there. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, Berlin, they party, bro.
I've heard Berlin is a party place. Somebody told me, don't take offense to this, people from Berlin. Felix, I love you. Okay. But somebody told me that Berlin is an interesting choice for the first place to go in Europe.
I think, yeah, I think that's I would agree with that, even though I've never
Not
been to
a
Europe.
bad choice, but just an interesting choice because it's just like a party atmosphere, especially with kids. But I'm like, it's the cards I would,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think if you stay in the right areas and stuff, it's like probably
Yeah.
a great experience. But
I'm
just
not
like,
sure if we're staying in a great area or not.
I think Felix is in a quiet neighborhood, so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, Europe, like, you just gotta. There is like a pretty serious party scene at like most of the major European cities, so you just kind of gotta stay out of that situation.
Dude, nothing beats the Airbnb that Cheston and I did with our whole family in downtown Indy. It was in North Indy, maybe South Indy. Alex, if you can hear me, text me. Where did we stay in Indy that was sketchy? But there was drag racing going on in
No
the street
way.
behind our freaking Airbnb. And the
Whoa.
neighbor had roosters that were what's it called? Crowing? No, that's
Yeah. Cawing.
cockle-doodle doing in the middle of the
Yeah.
night. It was crazy, bro. Drag racing night before the marathon on the street behind our house. It was
Dang.
so sketchy.
Was that Carmel or for Indy Marathon?
Indy.
Oh, Indy Marathon. Okay, nice.
Indy, that was my sub 3, bro.
First one.
First sub 3. That was when Sam Bland ran. I ran 257 and he ran like 253. And I was like, there's no way this man's about to do this. Sure enough, he ran so much faster than me. And he did it in tights.
Did Sam Bland running 235 in Chicago or not?
Honestly,
He doesn't listen to this podcast.
No.
So.
maybe
He's too busy getting
somebody will
married.
tell him. Somebody will tell him.
I'll tell him.
Genuinely, I have stopped doubting Sam Bland
Yeah, this
because
is
that
true.
man will constantly surprise us with
Yeah.
running. He ran a 236 on somewhat of a haphazard block and on an incredibly hard course. So can he run 235? Yes.
His last 3 weeks are over 70, which might be
Oh, I
enough
didn't
for
know
him.
that.
So,
But
yeah,
he's not elliptical-ing, so I don't know.
He did
Dude, he's
3x2 mile at 5:47 average today. Not bad.
I think he'll do
He's
it. Like Scotty
doubling.
said. It's bland.
It's
He'll
Bland.
find a way.
It's
He'll
seriously,
find
like
a
he's one of the most talented people I know that you don't expect it.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know if that's
So-
like a that's not I'm not saying that in a mean way at
It's
all.
not a mean way. It's just like
He
like
just, I'm
Mike
just like,
Spike said, he could string together 3 70+ mile weeks and probably get in shape to do it.
yeah, not
Yeah.
I need like 4
No,
years of
yeah,
70
yeah.
mile weeks to do it. That's the only way I did 234. How does it make you feel,
Yeah.
Seb, that I sorry
Switched with
for
me
people,
again.
I call him Sad. But how does it make you feel that I'm faster than you in the marathon currently?
It's all right. You
Whoa.
know.
The title has gone back and forth quite a
Yeah.
bit. You have the half title right now.
Yep.
Ayo.
I think you'll improve it in Berlin, and then I'll just post it on my mirror and just look at it every morning, and then like just pep talk myself up. I'm like, it's going down. No, use me.
No, genuinely, if all it takes for you to run a fast marathon is for me to run a fast marathon, am I okay with that?
Dude, I just need you to go out fast in another marathon so I can catch up to you. That's just the best. Like the 10 mile in Louisville, still one of my best races. Houston, just finding
Yeah.
you. That's how I do it. Just gotta find you.
I am definitely going to not go out fast in a marathon. I'm a negative split guy.
Ooh, welcome
Now.
to the train, brother. Welcome to the train.
I'm a negative split guy these days.
Yeah. What are you going for in Berlin? What is it? We talked about this kind of this morning.
Maybe. I mean, I won in sub 230, but honestly, if it was a winter block and I knew exactly where my training was at,
Yeah.
I might go for it a little harder, but I just want a PR. So I'm just trying to get comfortable. I'm going to try and hopefully run 550 pace for a very long time.
That's what I'm thinking, brother. I think I'm gonna go
Which-
out at like what our PRs are right now at that pace, and then hopefully work her down.
What is 550 pace?
It's like 232.
232.
Yeah.
Am I playing it for
550 on a perfect course is 232 high. So really,
Nice.
you need to be like 548.
Scary.
Yikes. That sounds a lot faster.
Yeah. It does.
Do that.
Coach doesn't want to get for me. I'm cooked.
No, I mean, it sounds good. I'm just saying, like, 548 and 550 sound like way different for some reason. I'm like in Berlin, I am just gonna like do whatever Sam Griffiths does. I think like that, like influencer from like the UK, he run like just clockwork in marathons. Like every marathon he's done, I think he's PB'd, and I like he races really smart. I'm just gonna like stick on him the entire race probably.
I think you absolutely should. I've seen you all DM back and forth.
Yeah,
I
he's
pulled
cool.
up
He's
his Insta. Was he really big?
Yeah,
he was really big.
That's
story.
insane.
And now he's really good.
He's fast as frick.
What?
Yeah, he's like 222. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna like stick on him. I had him on after he ran like 223 at London and 222 at Copenhagen, I think, like in a span of like 2 weeks. And yeah, he's just like what he does is he's like, I know exactly what heart rate average. All my marathons have been like the exact same heart rate average. So he was like, I just stare at my heart, like heart rate's the only thing on my screen, like the whole race.
Wow.
And he's like, if I just stay right there, like I'm good. Like I won't blow up.
Genuinely, I respect that, Chris. I
yeah.
know you throw the heart rate out the window for a marathon.
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
you actually do.
I don't want to see it.
But I look at it, and that's when I slowed down at Bayshore. Is when I
And
looked
you
at it, it was
saved
too
your
high,
day.
and I was like, nope, I'm pulling back, and I did.
Yeah. I see like I think I run a marathon around like 180, which like just seems so high, but yeah, I don't know if it was like 165, I'd be like, oh, like that's pretty like pleasant heart rate, but it's just very high very early, so it's kind of scary. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna ride behind them, bro.
I like
let
it.
him take me there. Yeah,
Let him take you
hopefully
there, bro.
Promised land.
218 high, maybe something like that.
You got it.
Well, I feel like this should probably be the pod. 70 minutes in, gave the people what they
Bang.
want, some banter,
Yeah,
a little
that
bit
was
of juice in there.
Yeah, that was a really good pod.
A little
That
bit of
was a quick
sauce.
70 minutes. Chris, you make it fun.
Miss you, boys. I feel like we haven't talked. I feel like we talk in the group chat and through waffles, but it's good to catch up.
Yeah, this is more fun. Chris, Sadler, when are
Yeah.
you when are you coming to
I
Louisville?
was just literally just gonna say that October 20 week after my marathon. I think weekend after.
Are
my
you
marathon.
gonna push it again?
Push what? No. Oh no. I got it in the calendar, brother.
Alright.
Got it in the calendar.
Wonderful.
That'll be fun. Let's see. What are
Sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm more excited about that weekend than the weekend I had. I like it in the fall down there better.
Yeah,
It'll be
a
fun.
lot more enjoyable. We can actually like get in the
We
hot
get some,
tub.
some pumpkin spice lattes, and just get our spooky on.
Some PSLs.
Wait,
dude.
is that the
Yeah.
weekend before Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna go to New York.
Oh, for the
Marathon.
marathon. Well,
Well, no.
yeah, it's
New York's. Yeah.
It ain't gonna work out because Danny's wife is hella pregnant. Chris would miss his kid's first Halloween, which that's
Yeah.
for some. That's not a big deal, but I know Chris, Halloween's a big holiday for you.
Yeah, I do like Halloween, but I don't
Same.
know, like if I'm in New
I freaking
York,
hate Halloween.
What?
if I'm in New
hate
York
it.
and I'm getting photos of the baby in this costume for the first time, I'm gonna like get major FOMO for sure. so,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's totally fair.
yeah.
I just Alex and I disagree on a lot, but there's a couple things that we agree on heavily, and one of them is that we do not like Halloween.
Dude, Halloween's Kendra's favorite holiday. So her and Alex can hash that out.
And there's a lot of people that love it. Like Grant
Yeah.
Bellinger loves Halloween. Chris
Yeah.
loves Halloween.
I do. Dude, some Catholic schools like refuse to celebrate
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
And
So-
for what it's worth, I don't dislike it for religious
Yeah,
reasons.
I know.
That's not it. I just like, I don't know. I don't like costume. I don't like costume parties. I don't like dressing up. I don't like trick or treating. That probably makes me a Scrooge, and you can honestly make fun of me, preferably behind my back.
Yeah.
Just talk
I
about one behind my back.
I only do scary costumes. Like that's the only
Really?
like, yeah, Michael Myers, like Jason. I got like a purge mask with the LED like lights on the face.
Ooh.
Scary
All right,
as hell.
now I
bro.
tell you one thing. I will 100% be on board if I host a haunted house.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I would
Oh,
throw in the craziest haunted house, dude.
You would go
Every-
all in.
At the end, I would have like definitely like something crazy where I have like 6 dudes with chainsaws that chase you out.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yes, street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
I
I
bet-
would buy
that's mask right
5 of
here.
those and have dudes with chainsaws. So if you just take the blade off a chainsaw, it still like runs and sounds.
Yeah.
but it's just not dangerous. So I would just like have dudes with chainsaws to fire it up when people pass and just scare the living crap out of them.
Oof. I don't like going to like actual haunted houses because I don't like when people like touch you and stuff. I don't like that.
I would do
Yeah.
the touchies, no touchies.
Well, yeah, at your house would be fine. It's just like some random
I'm not
like
talking
kids I
about
don't
in
know.
my house, bro. It would have to be like a tent.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, you could do it in
Maybe
your
one day.
garage or something.
All right,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Life is Tried episode 489. This is Crispy
Drop the year.
Runs, Chris Striegel, and Scotty Scares coming to you live from Tacoma, Washington. We love you. We mean it.
No last names.
Peace. No
Peace.
last names.